Okay, now I'm going to show you a test of significance called the t-test. This is appropriate when your independent variable is dichotomous, and this is called your grouping variable in the test, and your dependent variable is continuous. This is called your test variable. And first, we're going to look at our distributions, and I'm going to look at gender, and I'm going to look at number of hours worked. Remember, if you ever want to look at your statistics ahead of time, you can look at mean, median, mode, quartiles, etc. through that statistics button. But right now, I just want to look at the frequencies. I already have values set to missing and set to missing. This is my independent variable. I want to look at the hours worked per week by gender. So you go to Analyze, Compare Means and Proportion, Independent Samples t-test. There's a couple of options here. It's important you choose Independent Samples t-test. And our grouping variable is gender, and it wants us to define the groups. And our gender variable is ones and twos. If it was zeros and ones, that's what you'd put in here. So now my groups are defined, and then I want to put hours worked as my test variable. And I don't believe that we click any other buttons. We do not. So hit OK. Okay, so these are the results of my independent samples t-test. The Levine's test for equality of variances helps you determine whether you're going to read the top line or the bottom line as far as significance. For our purposes, this is I just really don't know that a time that I've seen that it makes a difference in whether or not it's significant. We're also looking at the two-sided p-value because we're not predicting one way or the other. We were just looking for difference. And technically, because the equal variance is assumed is significant, it means that you have to reject the null and equal variances are not assumed. And so therefore, this p-value is the one that I would interpret. In journals, when you see these tests put in narrative form, they talk about the p-value, the degrees of freedom, etc. But this is the value we're looking to interpret. It's less than p.05. And then these are the mean number of hours. And these are quite high. So among males working, it's 42.42 hours on average. And for females,